the channel. It's Wyatt here, and today we are at a new track for us. We are at Baton Rouge Raceway, and here's a look at the track. Look at this. This looks awesome. It's super wet, obviously. Like, look at that. I don't know if you can tell, but they're all sliding a bunch. And I mean, people were getting stuck up here on the front stretch, but it looks pretty good. Right now, hopefully they can get it worked in a little bit more. They've already had a ton of cars out there packing, so hopefully it'll get better. But I've heard good things about this track, so we have quite a few stingers here tonight. Some of those from Jackson, and some that I've never raced against either. So hopefully it'll be a good night. I did end up replacing the oil pressure switch on my car, and hopefully that was the issue with limp mode, because I'm still having limp mode. So hopefully, out of all things, that little piece like this big will be the issue that we had. But we're just gonna run it tonight, see how it goes, and yeah, it's a beautiful night, so it'll be fun. We'll have fun. I'll see y'all after. We already packed the track, or I already did. I was out there for a while, so I'll see y'all after the hot laps. Okay guys, so didn't go too well on hot laps. So I mean, the track was basically a one-lane track. It was super wet. I slid up. I was able to keep it down in the packed in area on the back stretch, but it seemed like I couldn't quite do it on the front stretch. So I don't know if turn 4 was just extra slick for some reason, but it was just tougher for me to do that. But as y'all saw from the video, or I don't know if you can see it in the stands, but from the GoPro, it is going into limp mode still. So that's another thing that we can check off the list of problems, I guess, for what it could have been. But I'll just run it tonight. I think we're going out. The heats are about to start, and we're 9th in the heats, but they should go pretty fast. So we'll go out for the heat race. I'm starting near the back. That's all I remember. Either on the outside, either 3rd or 4th floor on the outside. I'll have to recheck that again before I go back out. But yeah, I'll see y'all after the heat, and hopefully all goes well. Hopefully all goes well. about that heat race. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't bad. I started 8th and finished 7th, and the car did go back into limp mode, of course, a couple times, and then toward the end, it stayed out for a couple laps, but it was it was stuttering a bit, and that just sort of leads more to it's just a wiring issue, which we'll have to figure that out. But it was definitely stuttering a little bit. I did keep turning it off and on to see if that would fix the stuttering, but it seemed to be persistent the whole race. But I did have a pretty good. It was a decent race, of course. Toward the end there, that red car got around me, and I was right on his bumper for a couple laps. But on the last lap, I fell back a little bit. But overall, it was an okay race, and brought the car back without any extra dents. And yeah, we'll be going out for the feature starting 7th, and it'll be a good feature, hopefully. We're gonna have a couple of really fast cars behind us that got disqualified from the heat, so we'll see what happens. We'll see how it all plays out. I'll catch y'all after the feature.
Drive number 3 from Denver Springs, Missouri, drive number 92.
Well, guys, my misfortune continues. So just a quick rundown of all that happened, because there wasn't much of it, although there was a lot of it at the same time. When I went to start the car, when we were about to go on the track, it went dead. All my lights went out, and that's what it had been doing previously when the ground wire had been coming disconnected because the battery had shifted. But that's immediately what I thought, so I jumped out of the car real quick, and the battery was still where it was, and the ground wire was still intact, so I didn't know what to do. I just wiggled it a little bit, and for some reason that fixed it. So I managed to get it started. Of course, I went on the track. I was still buckling myself in. I didn't even get my gloves on, but I'm glad I did get myself buckled in, because on the first lap coming out of turn 2, there was a wreck ahead of me, and I just didn't react in time to avoid it. And I got into them, and it messed up the radiator a bunch, and all of my lights went completely dead. And even after I got pushed off the track, I couldn't figure out how to get the battery hooked up. I don't know if the battery is internally damaged, or if when I got hit, that bar in front of the radiator crushed in on the radiator, and maybe that cut one of the wires. But I mean, man, it really stinks when all this happens. But we won't make Greenville tomorrow night, but I'm gonna do my very best. I think we don't have a. I think only Deep South would be racing actually next week. So I pretty much just have a whole 2 weeks to get something figured out. Of course, I still have blip mode on top of repairing everything. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this first look at Baton Rouge Raceway. Not the best night, of course, but still a very fun track. I actually really enjoyed the track itself. So, and all of the other racers were very kind, and well, they had a lot of their own issues, but it was a very fun environment. But yeah, if y'all enjoyed this video, be sure to check out the other ones on the channel, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, or else, you know the drill, guys.